Good afternoon. This is All India Radio and I'm Tanvi Taneja with the Midday News. The headlines. Central Bureau of Investigation conducts searches at 7 locations in Mumbai in connection with the Yes Bank scam. 4 fresh confirmed cases of novel coronavirus reported in the country, taking the total number to 43. Italy records second highest COVID-19 toll in the world, with fatalities rising to 366. In Jammu and Kashmir, 2 terrorists killed in an encounter at Reban village of Shopian district. Asian markets take a plunge due to fears following rapidly spreading novel coronavirus and fall in oil prices. And in Ranji Trophy final, Suarashtra were 116 for 2 against Bengal at Rajkot when reports last came in. The Central Bureau of Investigation, CBI, is conducting searches at 7 locations in Mumbai today in connection with the Yes Bank scam pertaining to the alleged bribe of 600 crore rupees. Chief Information Officer of CBI told this to AIR Mumbai, adding that the searches are also being done at residence and official premises of the accused Rana Kapoor. The agency has alleged that Kapoor entered into a criminal conspiracy with Kapil Vadhavan, Dewan Housing Finance Corporation Limited DHFL promoter, for extending financial assistance to DHFL through Yes Bank in return for substantial undue benefits to himself and his family members through companies held by them. Meanwhile, the CBI registered a criminal case against Rana Kapoor yesterday, who is currently in Enforcement Directorate's custody till March the 11th. The CBI also booked DHFL promoter Kapil Vadhavan and Doit Urban Ventures India Limited. The CBI charged these people of criminal conspiracy, cheating and corruption under relevant sections of Indian Penal Code and Prevention of Corruption Act. 4 fresh confirmed cases of novel coronavirus have been found in the country, taking the total number of confirmed cases to 43. Briefing media in New Delhi today, Special Secretary, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Sanjeev Kumar said these 4 cases have been reported from Kerala, Delhi, Jammu and Uttar Pradesh. He said out of these 4 fresh cases, 3 had a travel history from Italy and 1 from Iran. Mr. Kumar said Health and Family Welfare Minister Dr. Harshvardhan will meet Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal today to review the situation. The Special Secretary expressed concern over the non-divulgence of self-declaration form and travel history by passengers. He urged people to divulge their travel history to fight this situation in a more effective way.
The point I would like to drive home is that after this massive and universal screening, if people are not coming forward, they are not filling their declaration forms. So our earnest request and appeal, please divulge your travel history details, fill in the self-declaration forms, help us to help you.
Mr. Kumar also clarified that the patient from Murshidabad, West Bengal was tested negative for COVID-19 and no death has been reported due to coronavirus in the country. He said Health and Family Welfare Minister Dr. Harshvardhan is continuously monitoring and reviewing the status, action taken and future preparedness of the states. A 63-year-old woman who had a travel history to Iran tested positive for coronavirus in Jammu today, making her the first confirmed case in Jammu and Kashmir. The woman was among 2 patients who were declared high viral load cases by the administration on the weekend in Jammu. Both the patients are undergoing treatment at the isolation ward of the Government Medical College Hospital, Jammu, and are in a stable condition. The test report of the other patient is still awaited, a health department official said. Another woman who had returned from Saudi Arabia was admitted in the GMC hospital Doda yesterday and was kept under observation in an isolation ward, and her samples were sent to the National Institute of Virology in Pune for testing. After the 2 patients were declared high-load viral cases on Saturday, the administration announced immediate closure of all primary schools in 6 districts of the Union Territory and suspension of all biometric attendance till March 31st as a precautionary measure. Jammu and Kashmir has been put on alert to deal with any threat emerging from coronavirus. About 400 persons are under surveillance in Jammu to keep novel coronavirus at bay. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar arrived in Srinagar today. The Union Minister met the families of the students stranded in Iran due to COVID-19. The meeting assumes significance as the parents of these students have been appealing to the Government of India to lift their wards from Iran due to the ongoing coronavirus scare. One more positive COVID-19 case is being reported from Kochi in Kerala, taking the total cases in the state to 6. We have a report.
3-year-old child who had returned from Italy on March 7th have tested positive today for COVID-19 infection. Child along with the parents are in isolated medical care in Kochi. Yesterday, 5 people were tested positive for the infection, out of which 3 had a travel history to Italy, while 2 others are their relatives. Authorities are strictly monitoring every individual who had been in proximity with the positive tested individuals. Presently, the condition of all the patients are stable, including the child, and all are in isolated medical care. More than 700 people are in observation in the state. Amid the situation, Kerala is in high alert and people are urged to inform the authorities immediately if they had travelled to any coronavirus infected regions or showing any symptoms. Mayusha for AR News from Thiruvananthapuram.
Union Health Minister Dr. Harshvardhan is currently holding the review and coordination meeting on the management of novel coronavirus in New Delhi. The meeting is being attended by Delhi Lieutenant Governor Anil Baijal, Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal and officers of the relevant ministries. Italy has recorded the second highest coronavirus toll in the world after China, after the number of fatalities nearly tripled from 133 to 366 yesterday. Most deaths occurred in the hard-hit Lombardy region in Italy's wealthy north. It has also overtaken South Korea on the number of infections and now has the second most COVID-19 infections in the world. The number of cases in Italy rose by a single-day record from nearly 1,500 to 7,300. South Korea currently has over 7,000 cases, and it is said its rate of infection was slowing. Meanwhile, China reported 22 new deaths today from the novel coronavirus epidemic and the lowest number of fresh cases since it started reporting the data in January this year. The new deaths bring the country's toll to 3,119. In United States, the number of coronavirus cases soared past 500 yesterday, including 2 further deaths, as California braced for the arrival of the infected cruise ship passengers and saw a major tennis event being cancelled. Nearly 30 U.S. states have been hit by the novel coronavirus, with Oregon the latest to declare an emergency, and 60 million people in California and New York are under crisis measures. The ATP and WTA tennis tournament in Indian Wells, California has been cancelled over concerns about the outbreak of the new coronavirus, making it the first major sporting event in the US to be scrubbed due to health concerns. In Pakistan, a 50-year-old man has been tested positive for the deadly coronavirus, taking the total number of COVID-19 infections in the country to 7. The new case was found in Karachi on Sunday. Meanwhile, the equity markets in Asia collapsed today due to fears following rapidly spreading novel coronavirus over the global economy, while a crash in oil prices added to the panic, with energy firms taking a hammering and wiping hundreds of billions of valuations. While governments and central banks have unleashed or prepared to roll out stimulus measures, the spread of COVID-19 is putting a huge strain on economies and stoking concerns of a worldwide recession. Global oil benchmark Brent crude futures plunged nearly 30% to $32.11 per barrel after top exporter Saudi Arabia launched a price war. In India, equity benchmark Sensex plummeted over 2,300 points today and was trading at 35,247 a short while ago amid rapidly spreading coronavirus and sinking crude prices. The Nifty was also down by over 600 points and was trading at 10,361 during noon trade. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, visit our News on AIR app and follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. You can also visit our website www.newsonair.com. In Jammu and Kashmir, 2 terrorists were killed in an encounter at Reban village in Zanpora area of Shopian district this morning. Police sources said that encounter took place when security forces received information about the presence of terrorists in the orchard area. Security forces, after being fired upon, swiftly retaliated, which resulted into the killing of the terrorists. The slain terrorists are locals hailing from Kulagam district. Talking to AIR, J&K DGP Dilbagh Singh said,
in this ongoing operation, 2 terrorists have been eliminated. One of them has been identified as Ishfaq Ittu, who is a commander of Hizbul Mujahideen, who was active for the last 2-3 years in that area and was involved in number of terrorist activities. The other guy with him is reported to be a foreign terrorist. His identity is being ascertained.
Lieutenant Governor Girish Chandra Murmu has greeted people of Jammu and Kashmir on the occasion of Holi. In his message, the Lieutenant Governor said that celebration of the festival is a valuable part of our rich cultural heritage which strengthens the bond of brotherhood and amity. Around 2 crore women from minority communities have availed the benefits of various schemes in the last 5 years. The Minority Affairs Ministry has said that the government is implementing various schemes for socio-economic and educational empowerment of women from minority communities. It said over 4 lakh women have been provided employment-oriented skill development training through Garib Nawaz Swarozgar Yojana, Sikho aur Kamao Yojana and Nai Manzil scheme. More from our correspondent.
Over 1,35,000 women artisans have benefited through Hunar Haats during the last 3 years. These Haats offer unique opportunities to young entrepreneurs and aspirants to experiment and explore novel means of creativity coupled with livelihood. There are a large number of women self-help groups associated with these Haats. The ministry is also implementing Nai Roshni scheme with the objective of leadership development of women belonging to minority communities. About 3 lakh women have been provided various leadership development training in the last 5 years. With Deependra, Shivani Rawat for AIR News, Delhi.
The government is implementing the Poshan Abhiyan, earlier known as the National Nutrition Mission, since 18th of December 2017 to address the problem of malnutrition in the country. The Abhiyan aims to reduce malnutrition in a phased manner. Here's more from our Vijayawada correspondent.
The Abhiyan aims to reduce malnutrition in the country in a phased manner through a life cycle approach by adopting a synergized and result-oriented approach. The goals of Poshan Abhiyan are to achieve improvement in nutritional status of children from 0 to 6 years, adolescent girls, pregnant women and lactating mothers in a time-bound manner. Andhra Pradesh state ranked 1 in the country for overall implementation of Poshan Abhiyan as per the recent report shared by Niti Aayog. As part of the program, the AP state government has trained all Anganwadi workers on modules created based on life cycle approach, that is first 1,000 days of life with the support of incremental learning approach. The state government has given smartphones to all 55,607 Anganwadi workers to improve service delivery and for reporting day-to-day actions. G. Kondalrao, AIR News, Vijayawada.
In cricket, Suarashtra won the toss and elected to bat first against Bengal in the Ranji Trophy final match being played at Rajkot. The hosts were 123 for 2 when reports last came in. And now, before we end the bulletin, here are the headlines once again. Central Bureau of Investigation conducts searches at 7 locations in Mumbai in connection with the Yes Bank scam. 4 fresh confirmed cases of novel coronavirus reported in the country, taking the total number to 43. Italy records second highest COVID-19 toll in the world, with fatalities rising to 366. In Jammu and Kashmir, 2 terrorists killed in an encounter at Reban village of Shopian district. And Asian markets take a plunge due to fears following rapidly spreading novel coronavirus and fall in oil prices. And with that, we end the midday news.